Welcome back for another Hops and Drops Battle Report. We are here again with an exciting matchup. Slaanesh against Murkvast.
Yeah.
Menagerie, the new army of renown.
For Kruleboyz.
For Kruleboyz, yes. First time for Kruleboyz on the channel, and Slaanesh, I guess.
Yeah, true.
If you're enjoying our battle reports, please subscribe. It helps us a lot. We just made partner, actually.
Yeah,
That's
exciting.
Very exciting.
We went over that 500 subscriber mark.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thanks to you guys for supporting. Join our Discord and comment and chat with us. Or if you want to give suggestions to the battle reports or what you want to see something in the future, please leave a comment below.
Yeah.
And like the video. What battle plan are we playing?
Yeah. Today we're playing Jaws of Galette.
Yes.
It's a classic hold 1, 2 more.
We like that.
So 2 points for each of those. 4 points for your battle tactic. Very straightforward. But I guess the twist is the least straightforward part of it because there is some plays to be made around it, especially with the new rules around underdog, I suppose. If you want to be under and maybe get a double, take a battle tactic later, you're also the underdog potentially. But if you take a double, your opponent's then the underdog for the whole game. So you've got to factor that in because they'll be able to remove objectives.
Yes.
So the twist is the underdog at the end of their turn, battle round 2 onwards, can remove an objective from the table, any of them.
Very spicy.
Yes. So with that, Karl, talk us through your deployment.
Yes. All right, I have deployed on the sides, basically take the flanks if I get that option. I'm most likely going to give away the first turn, so I deployed accordingly. We'll see what Tom does, depending if I can take the flank or not. We'll see how he moves up in his phase. But on this side, I should be able to do it, but it is that bird that can move very, very fast. You will see that later in the game.
Yeah.
And they have a spicy move ability in this Army of Renown. So I have to keep that in mind, especially not tagging this Blissbarb unit. I don't want them to be tagged ever, so basically holding them back, holding them outside of 3 from my dudes in the front here. So if we charge in first turn and go into the combat, at least they're safe. I have... You might notice on the top cam, but I haven't deployed on my objective. The reason I have done that is because I saw that Tom deployed on his objective.
Yes, with my brute back here.
Yeah, so then I chose not to, because then I can dictate to basically score less than he does in his turn, which means then I will become the underdog and I can start removing objectives to kind of force the battle in what direction I want it to. Either taking his objective away, making him having to commit into me, or moving that side away and I move my army this side. You know, it gives me a bit room to play the battle plan, which is an exciting spice. Slickblades and Slaanesh, not Slaanesh, Shalaxi, that's what she's called. They're wholly within 12 of the faction terrain for that benefit in my hero phase. The keeper here on the side, she's gonna soon be wholly outside of 6 to get her heroic trait going.
+1 to hit and wound.
Yeah,
Pretty
+1 to
good.
hit and wound if she's alone is very, very nice.
Yep.
Yeah. That's basically my deployment. What about you, Tom?
Yes, I have deployed as many monsters spread out as possible because I want to have coverage for my cheeky sort of auto-run 3-inch move into combat. Unfortunately, not really possible turn 1, except for maybe with Scumdrek on the flank over there. But I deployed on my objective. So Karl has deployed off it. My thought process is if I score 10 points in the first turn, if Karl, at some point, he's set up to take a double. If he does take that double, then I become the underdog. Yeah. At which point, I'm going to be able to start burning the objectives. So it's going to be a tough choice potentially for you during the game on whether or not it's worth you taking the double and making me underdog, or whether or not it's worth you staying underdog. We'll see if that comes up. So I'm set up to take the flanks. It's very easy on this battle plan if you have a fast unit on this side. Because this is quite a long way to this table edge, but the bird is fast enough to be able to take this turn 1. I've got the gut rippers in the middle. They're slow, but they need to be able to go anywhere on the table, so having them in the center there is best. Shaman wholly within 12 of the gut rippers so that I can get the 5-up ward on the gut ripper unit. Then I have my 2 trolls set up. This one to give coverage for the gut rippers. All my units wholly within 12 of any monsters are -1 to be hit in combat, so I want to keep that bubble as active as possible. And then over on this side, I've deployed my Bolt Boys in the woods so that they can't be shot at if Karl was to take the first turn. And then also, if Karl was to take the first turn, I've set up the Troll in the woods behind them. So if you were to charge into the Bolt Boys, try and tie them up, the Troll's then hitting back, basically.
Yep.
That's the idea, anyway.
And they can be very angry.
Yes.
The trolls.
And then I have Dobby in the list, the Marsh Crawler Sloggoth, and he gives run and charge. I don't have that much infantry to give it to. The most important one probably is the Gut Rippers. So they, during the game, if you're not in combat with them, they are representing a decent 11-inch run and then charge somewhere on the table. So
against armies, it's a great tar pit against certain armies.
Yes.
With a -1 to hit, you just run, charge, and just sit there.
exactly,
basically.
exactly.
Yeah. I chose to have my Slickblades, by the way, in anti-monster. And what did you choose?
Yeah,
for your
Honor Guard.
Honor Guard?
So my Honor Guards, I have taken -1 to attacks characteristic if you're in combat with the Vulture, and these monster killers are wholly within 6 of the Vulture. And then I've also taken, in Scumdrek's Regiment, +1 to hit and wound with my Bolt Boys if they are within 12 of either Shalaxi or your Seekers.
Yes, my Slickblades.
Slickblades.
Seekers, Slickblades, yeah.
Oh yeah, Slickblades. So yeah, just in case, I mean, it's unlikely that the Bolt Boys will be, but I have a bridge, so I might be able to set them up in range
Very
at some
true.
point.
Very
so
true.
We'll see. Okay, so with that, who's going first?
I'm going to give you first turn, but
Yep.
before that, I'm going to put Euphoric on my Blissbarb Archers. So 1 dice for you. So
All right, cool. So let's go
Kruleboyz,
Kruleboyz
turn
turn
1.
1. Kruleboyz turn 1.
Yes.
Murkvast Menagerie turn 1, I guess technically, but whatever.
Places of power.
Place of power. I'm going to take it with my Shaman.
Yep.
I get it on a 3.
Very cool.
And then I'm going to take a battle tactic, and I'm going to take the flanks.
Yep.
Then would you like to take a place of power?
I would, with my Keeper. I also get it.
Great. So, yeah, take the flanks into the hero phase. The good thing about my list is that the hero phase is 1 spell. So that's what I'm going to do.
Very nice.
I'm going to cast a 5-up ward on this unit of Gut Rippers that are wholly within 12 of my Shaman here, +2 to cast because of the Pot Grot and the place of power. And I get it on a 6, but his Pot Grot dies.
Oh, that's
wow,
sad.
wow.
Am I within 30? I am.
Yep.
So we'll try.
I'm not sure if 6 casts it, but roll your unbind.
Shalaxi. I got it 9.
Okay, well then it doesn't go off.
All right. That's spicy.
Yeah, a bit of a shame. Okay, well I'll have to factor that into the Blissbarb shooting. Cool. That's my hero phase, so would you like to cast something?
Yes, I do. I'm going to try and summon the Quicksilver Swords with +1.
Yep.
So 4, 5, 6, 7.
And then
8.
am I within 30?
So 7 again.
Yes, so I'll try and unbind that.
Okay.
I do. On an 11.
No magic.
No, no magic for either of us. I mean, 5-up ward better than a 6 than a swords, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I mean, you can't ward against the swords,
True.
though.
That's a good point. Yeah, it doesn't help against the swords.
It is a movement.
Yeah, let's move. Kruleboyz have moved. And this is going to be a very quick turn, we've realised, after a redeploy from Karl. So I'll just quickly talk you through it. I am trying to keep as much stuff out of range of Karl's shooting as possible. I know that he can basically 30-inch threat range on the Blissbarb Archers. So I have kept the flank-taking units over here, Scumdrek and his unit of monster killers, as far away from them as possible. They're also, the monster killers are kind of set up, if Karl did want to try and send in the Keeper turn 1 into my Bolt Boys, I've got a potential countercharge with either the Troll or the monster killers, depending on where the Keeper goes. So, set up for that, and also taking the flanks. I've moved my Gut Rippers up into the middle here, because Karl's probably going to try and stay the underdog and burn my backline objectives. I do need to sort of move forward. Otherwise, I'm going to be trying to stay out of range of your shooting, and then my objectives are going to be gone, and I'm not going to be able to hold anything later. So I do need to start moving forward a little bit. Dobby is here just to give run and charge later as well. So if those Blissbarbs come within 18 of my Gut Rippers, especially if they all want to shoot, they're probably within 16 even. And then I can run them 11 and charge them potentially if any of them are still living. And then on this flank, I use my, I ran the bird and then used my 3-inch Murkvast Menagerie move just to get within 6 of the table edge.
Yep.
And then I auto-ran this unit of monster killers because it's really important that they stay at pace with the bird so that my vulture can be -1 attack when Karl does commit into combat. Especially just this small unit on the side here. If they go in now, they're not going to do anything. Like charging them would be very foolish.
Yeah. -1 hit, 5+ ward, -1 attack.
Exactly.
Tanky,
pretty tanky. Pretty tanky. So that is about it. I've also got my troll here giving -1 to hit in combat against this Gut Ripper unit. So,
and also the wizard for the countercast 5+ ward. Assuming.
Yes, exactly.
Keeping that within 12.
I have also positioned my wizard so that if, on the off chance that my bolt boys get tagged in combat, I am in range to set up a bridge over here.
Yeah.
They'll be wholly within 6, and then I can get them out with the bridge.
Yeah.
Potentially start rallying them and shooting with them as well. So, yeah, that's the thought process.
Yep.
You did a redeploy.
I did. My keeper, I got a 6, but I moved 3 inches away from the shooting.
Because my bolt boys stood still, but they were in shooting range, 4 of them of the keeper, and you don't want to just lose 8 health at the top of turn. So.
No, exactly, yeah. And my -8 is only combat attacks, so they chip a bit, for sure.
So that is the end of movement. Then it would go into the shooting phase. My bolt boys can't shoot anything because they're not in range, and you're not in range for a counter shoot.
No, yeah.
Charges, nothing to do.
No charges.
And no counter charges. So then I think it just goes straight to scoring.
Yeah, how much are you scoring?
So I get my battle tactic
Yep.
for take the flanks for 4 points. I hold 1 and 2 and only 2, but that is still more than you as well. So it's going to be the full 10 for me.
Very
setting
nice.
you up nicely to stay exactly 6 behind, maybe.
Exactly, 6 if I want to,
If you want to.
That means commitment, though.
It does.
We'll see.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, we'll see how much you end up committing.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the Murkvast Menagerie's turn 1.
Yeah, you have 3 command points, I have 2.
Correct, exactly. And then, let's go into Slaanesh turn 1 then.
Let's do it. Slaanesh turn 1. I'm gonna do a place of power with my Keeper of Secrets. She gets it.
Very nice.
Do you want to do places of
Battle
power?
tactic first.
Oh yeah, battle tactic. I'm gonna do seize the center. Why, you might ask? That's a good question. I'm not really sure. I was like, I'll do take the flanks because I do it easily here, but then I measured there and there's like a 3-inch counter charge.
Yeah.
Don't wanna throw that one away. Because it's a potential one to do later, because these guys come back from the keeper.
Exactly.
Do you want to do a place of power, Tom?
I will.
Yep. Oh, it's a spin.
That's a very spinny dice. Okay, it's a 4, success.
It's a success.
Cool.
Yes. Okay, hero phase. The reason that I didn't do the 4 points to bank on a double turn is I'm gonna have to move everything up.
Yeah.
And if I don't win that roll off, Tom can sling everything into my army basically, and I want to charge for the extra damage and so on. So I'm not winning that trade-off in the long term, I think. So that's why I'm taking battle tactic, and then hopefully the game goes as it goes.
Yep.
Because he's not going to give me a double, because that would be dumb.
Yes, exactly.
I'm going to start with my faction terrain and give Shalaxi +1 to cast.
Yeah.
She takes D3 damage that I can't ward. She takes 2.
All right.
And she has +1 to cast.
Nice.
And unbinding until my next hero phase.
That's
which
relevant.
Is nice. So she's throwing out cogs.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
12.
yeah, well, I'm not going to even
put
try.
that up. Yeah.
Very nice.
Right, cogs right there. Time for Shalaxi to cast her own spell.
Yep. It's pretty good against
That's
me.
a 1 though.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
3, so
For
5.
It casts on a 4.
Yeah, exactly. Cast
So
on a 4.
it does go off.
It does go off, yeah.
Am I going to unbind it though? No, I don't think she's going to have a screen and there's going to be a load of stuff there. I'm not going to get into her this turn anyway. So
Makes sense.
yeah, you can have it.
He's gonna Keeper gonna cast a Quicksilver Swords.
Yep,
That's a 7.
you can have it.
Then I'm going to cast whatever this is called.
The pendulum.
The Pendulum. An 8.
This I'll try and unbind. On a 10.
Well, my pendulum.
It's finished with this hero phase. I'm going to spend 1 command point, and as I failed the first time, I'm going to try and put a 5-up ward on this unit of Gut Rippers again with the Shaman. On a 7.
-1.
Plus 1 because of the place of power.
And I have +1 to unbind with
yeah,
Shalaxi.
it's pretty good.
That's
Oh,
a 6.
that's good.
That's
All
11.
Right. No, still no 5-up ward.
Woo! All right.
Not good.
With that said,
movement
phase. From my movement, I played very defensively. I basically took the center with the whatever they call them, Painbringers or something.
Yep.
And Shalaxi. My block of Blissbarb, everything shooting into those Gut Rippers.
Really unfortunate I didn't get the 5-up ward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. And then the Slickblades are standing in the back hole within 12 of this one. For my next turn, I put a screen here for his crazy movement shenanigans. Could potentially get around here, I'm not sure, but either way, blocking them for now. They're blocking the side here from these monsters and stuff, and Keeper of Secret is within the place of power to do some spells and some, this is my other endless spell. And then they're both within Cogs -1 to hit bubble, my 2 big stuff.
Which impacts ranged shooting as well. So
Impact range, so now it's -2 in combat and -1 in melee.
Shooting.
And then shooting.
Yes.
41 attacks with an all-out attack. That is 2s and 4s. Crit hits because they're euphoric.
Yeah, all the Blissbarbs into the Gut Rippers.
All the Blissbarb into Gut Rippers.
7 died.
Bang on average.
Yeah, we were trying to work out the average. It's exactly 7 is on average. So yeah, checks out. Cool. Counter shooting then, I suppose.
Yeah.
You're not going to be charging me this turn.
Nope.
So I may as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend my last command point and just counter shoot with some Bolt Boys.
Yeah, into my Seekers then.
Hitting on 4s. 6 is auto wound. Just the 3 hits.
Okay.
And then wounding on 3s.
Okay.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Awesome.
Very well
That's my
done.
shooting.
Then we're going to do 1 charge, and that is with a Quicksilver Sword.
Yeah, 9 inch to try and kill some Bolt Boys.
9 inch. That's
It's
a 3.
You need a 6. Don't you dare.
Oh, no, that's spinny.
Oh, God. All right, so no combats then.
No charges, no combat. Scoring me up.
Yes.
Basically, I hold 2.
But not more. That's the
Not
important
more.
thing, right? You intentionally didn't take this
Exactly.
objective.
Intentionally, yeah, I could have said that in the movement. I intentionally didn't stand on this because I do want the underdog effect.
Exactly.
So battle tactic and holding 2, that puts me on 8 points.
Yep.
Into
nice.
a roll-off.
Yes. Priority.
I get a 4.
Exciting. I also got a 4. So it's my choice.
Yes.
I won the prio. I'm going to take the turn. I think giving away a double right now is too risky, especially as I give you the double and then you get to choose euphoric, which means that you get run and charge on stuff. So that's scary. So I'm going to take the turn, but then it goes to you to decide euphoric.
Yes. And I'm going to go full on.
Yeah?
We're doing 3 of them. And we're doing on the Slickblades, my Archers, and Shalaxi.
Exciting.
So 3 dice of temptation
Thank
to
you.
Tom.
I'll take those. Probably use them actually this turn instead of last turn.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to take their lands for my battle tactic, and I'm going to take this woods here. Should be fairly doable with the bird, as long as I kill like 1 seeker. The bird will then probably die later, but we'll solve that later.
Yep.
It's a bit tanky at least.
Very tanky.
Cool.
Actually,
Okay. So that's my start of turn, except for a place of power, which I will take on my shaman.
Yep.
And I get it. Would you
Nice.
like to take anything in the
Yeah,
start
I'm going
of
to
turn?
try my Keeper. Yep.
Cool. Then it's hero phase.
Yep.
I'm going to do one thing, and I'm going to cast 5-up ward on these Gut Rippers.
Yep.
On a 9.
Shalaxi's trying.
Yep.
You get it.
Okay, cool. That's nice.
Very nice.
And then would you
Even
like
though with
to-
my +1, you get it.
Would you like to do anything?
I'm going to start off by rallying Shalaxi.
Yes.
6 dice.
2 taken.
Yeah, she's got 2.
Okay, yeah, you get them all back.
And then the keeper in the back here is gonna cast, so she could potentially get crit mortals with her on her euphoric crit hits instead. Nope.
No, okay, cool. Grand. Well, in that case, we'll move.
Yeah.
All right, we've moved very aggressively. I think it's time to just get some stuff going, you know, with such a pathetic first turn. All right, so first things first, I remembered, rolled it off camera. My shaman gave +1 save to my Gut Ripper unit, so they're on a 4-up save right now. How I've moved, my bird just moved up and then used the Murkvast Menagerie ability to just shunt into combat. So he's just tagged that unit of Seekers there within 3. And then I auto-ran my monster killers at the back here to keep up with the bird. And because he hasn't charged and is in combat, he is now gets the bonus from the Murkvast Menagerie, so he's -1 to hit in combat, and also the bonus from the -1 attack. So he's 5-up ward, -1 attack, -1 to hit. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I've run up the Gut Rippers into the middle here, 3-inch charge on everything here.
Yeah.
And then I have my Marsh Crawler in the center here giving them run and charge.
Yeah.
My shaman's just staying at the back there. Honestly, I mean, I wouldn't say this in a tournament setting, but I've intentionally kept him outside of 3 so that you can shoot him, because I don't massively care if he dies after this turn, because he's not going to be putting a ward on them.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you want to put shots into him and commit a unit of shooting, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
My trolls have just moved up. They've got long charges. But I do have 3 Slaanesh dice, so I can 12-inch charge them, providing I roll a good, not a 1 or a 2, basically. And then they're going to heal if they take damage anyway, so it's not that risky to try it out. Scumdrek's moved up to make a charge there. I just want to try and take out some units, basically, and hem Karl in a little bit, move away from my backline objectives, so it's a bit harder for you to burn them. And then, everything else just sort of ran up. Monster Killers ran up there. That's it. You redeployed.
I did. I redeployed my Blissbarbs because they're running shoes, so they can still, 2 inches, so you can still do covering fire. Basically move them away from the gap here for potential long charges and tying them up. Don't want them tied up in my face. That's not good, so move them away.
I mean, there's still potential with a long charge to succeed it, but
maybe
we'll see. I'd have to go around this side here, basically. Because the gap here is too small for my base.
Correct.
Okay, so then it'll be shooting phase.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yours before mine.
Yeah. 5 Bolt Boys in range of Shalaxi, +1 to hit and wound because of it's your general. And I'm going to do the short range shots. So it's 2 shots per guy. One of them isn't in range, and he's going to shoot into the Seekers at the back there. I'm going to all-out attack because Shalaxi's -1 to hit right now. So it's going to make it 3s and 2s into Shalaxi and 4s and 3s into the Seekers.
Yes.
Would you like to all-out defense?
I'm going to all-out defense to put me on 4s.
Yep. Okay. So I'm hitting you on 3s.
Yeah, good luck. Oh, it's 3.
4 misses.
But 3 crits.
But 3 crits. So they all
3 auto wounds, sorry, not crit.
Yeah, not mortals.
Well, not crit hits.
And then they all wound. So it's 4, 7 at rend 1. 7 4-ups.
7, so 4s. Let's say 4.
Oh, that's good.
So
all right, so 6 damage.
And then I have 5-up ward against that. I'm warding 2, so 4 damage.
So 4 damage, okay. All right. Not as much as I was hoping for me to commit a troll in. I was thinking if I could half health you, maybe like hammering a troll in there.
So that's why I did the all-out defense.
But now it might be a bit trickier. I might do it anyway though, because it's fun.
Exactly.
All right, that's my shooting. Would you like to shoot?
Yes. I'm gonna do a covering fire with my Blissbarbs.
Yeah. 3 die.
Cool.
Okay, shooting complete. Time to charge.
3 Gut Rippers died.
Yeah, 3 Gut Rippers. So I'm going to do a bunch of charges. A few things ran, so they're obviously not charging, except for the Gut Rippers, which can run and charge. But I'm going to start over there on the far side. So Scumdrek himself, to begin. He gets a 7. I
That's
think
enough.
that should be enough to get in there.
Yep, for sure.
Okay, you made it in. Then we're going to go with the Gut Rippers to see what they can do. See if I can get around to try and tag the Blissbarbs, basically.
Yes.
Not with a double 1.
No, that's not getting anywhere.
No. I'm going to have a think on whether or not it's worth re-rolling that, honestly. Not going to re-roll the charge. It's not worth it. I need like a 9-inch to be able to tag the shooty boys. If it was like a 7, I might try and use temptation dice if you can. Please tell us if you can. Like if you re-roll, can you use temptation dice?
On a re-roll, exactly.
Yeah, we couldn't really figure that out. But either way, I'm going to charge now with the troll back here.
And he's going
to use 2 temptation dice. So I roll 2 dice, and if one of these is a 1 or a 2, he fails, basically. Because he's not going to be able to
Still thinking maybe make an 8 in there.
Maybe an 8-inch, yeah. We'll see.
1.
It's a 7.
A 7, let's measure.
Okay, so the troll made it on a 7. That's what it needed, luckily. And so it was probably quite good using the temptation dice because it was pretty guaranteed. It was very low odds that I wouldn't make that charge.
Yep.
But he takes D3 mortals. I'll try again. He takes 3.
The big 3.
Okay, no problem. Then I'm finally going to go for a charge with the other troll.
Needed a 9.
Needing a 9. A 6 is not going to make it, unfortunately. So he's just going to sit tight.
Yep, you can re-roll that one if you want to.
Nah, I'm going to save my command points. I think the command points are better saved for other things. So are you going to counter-charge anywhere?
No.
Cool. Then
I have 0 command points.
let's fight.
Yep.
Okay, beginning of combat phase. I have a lot of abilities that I can do. So the first thing is the Gut Rippers, just in case they get in combat on a 3+, they're -1 to hit. Nope, they are not. Then I have my Troll. He's going to damage himself, which, I mean, I know that he's going to take 3, and then the swords are going to kill him. It's what's going to happen.
And he's taken 3.
And he's already taken 3. So he takes 2. He takes 1, actually. So he's +1 attack. Plus 2 attacks.
2 attack right now, yeah.
Right now, yeah. Then I'm going to, my vulture is going to use the Murkvast Menagerie Rampage, which means I get to roll 14 dice.
Very nice.
And every 6 up is a mortal wound.
He rolls for the wound characteristics of his bird. Yeah.
1 mortal wound.
And here's a 6.
No. Okay, they take 1 damage. Awesome. Then I believe that is it for my start of turn abilities. So then we'll go into the 5 phase.
Yeah.
I'm going to begin with the troll.
Yes.
And because he only got 1 extra attack,
Yeah.
I'm not going to risk him going into Shalaxi. If he got the extra 6 attacks...
2 extra attacks, but if you pile in, it will get -1 from
exactly.
the Painbringers.
Yeah, so I was hoping if I took 3 damage, I'd activate him first and chance everything into Shalaxi and see what I get, but it's not worth it at this point. So I'm just going to kill the swords.
Yeah.
Basically.
Because it was like, if he piles into the Twinsouls, that's what they call, no?
Yes.
He piles into the Twinsouls, he attack them, they're quite tanky.
Yeah.
And then like unnecessary damage from the Quicksilver.
Yeah,
he can spike for sure.
And it can also pile into my Bolt Boys, and I don't want that to
That's
happen.
very true,
so,
yeah. I didn't even think of that,
no,
yeah.
So I'm going to go straight into the swords and try and take the swords out.
Makes sense, yeah.
Okay, so I'll start with the Trolls attacks. It's going to be 6 of them hitting on 4s against the sword. And that is 2.
Okay.
And then it's wounding on 2s. That is 1.
Oh, okay.
Rend 2. I think it goes straight through on the swords. Okay, and then the Rider on 4s. It's not going to die. I mean, 1 at Rend 1. So you got a 6-up save.
That's a Rend 1. Okay, 6-up save. I don't get that
Okay, so that's 5 damage.
5 damage total.
And
So
it's
you
got
don't
6
kill
health,
it.
right? So
I'm not
like
sure. He has a 6-up ward. He gets warded 1. So
the
4
odds
damage.
of me not killing that thing were astronomically low.
Yeah, very, very, very low.
Okay, your swing.
4 damage over here then. I'm gonna swing into Scrumdrick. Scrumdrick. Riders hitting on 3s, but -1, so hitting on 4s and 4s.
-1 to hit from the troll.
And then 4s to wound. Horse on the mounts.
Yeah.
Like honestly, what the fuck? Thing of 3.
And 4s to
And
wound.
4s. There we go, nothing.
Okay.
Jeez.
All right,
7.
so 7 at Rend 1.
Yeah.
Save 1 of them.
So 6.
Takes 6 damage. Okay, my turn to swing. I'm not going to pile in with the bird. I think I like his positioning, so I'm just going to swing them, the vulture, straight into this unit of Seekers here. So I'll start with the bird itself, hitting on 4s. And wounding on 2s. So that is going to be 3 at rend 1, damage 2 so far, but just hold on to them because the rider is the same. So the rider, 2 hits, and then wounding on 3s, 2. So that's 5 at rend 1.
5 at rend 1, okay.
Yeah.
6s, no.
Okay, so that's 10 damage.
Okay. 6 at ward. Ward 3.
So 7, and then I have the tail from the vulture as well, the stinger.
So 2
hits on a 4, wounds on a 2, and that's at rend 1.
Okay, 6 up. Yep, 2 dice and then 1 extra wound on 1.
Exactly.
Swords, 12 attacks.
Yeah, 3s and 3s.
Crit mortals. 3 mortals.
Very nice.
And then 4 fails. 3 to wound. 4 at round 1.
So 5 up saves on the troll, saving just one of them. So it takes 6. He's got 2 health left against a swords. Cool.
Cool. That sounds reasonable, and he didn't even kill it.
Okay, Scumdrek next. He is going to attack into those Seekers. I'll start with Scumdrek himself, hitting on 4s. Just 2 mortals so far.
Okay.
And then we have his beastie, hitting on 4s. Okay, 1 miss.
Nice.
And then that's wounding on 2s. All of them.
Oh,
So
wow.
5 at rend 1.
Yeah.
And then we have his monster bite, which misses. So 5 saves at rend 1.
6s. Save 2.
Okay, so that's 8 damage total.
Yeah. Which means I have a 6 up ward.
Yep.
Nothing.
Okay.
So
2 die.
2 die. Hitting the birdie.
Yep.
-1 to hit.
Doesn't matter.
4. And then
5, wasn't it? Yeah.
so 4 round 1.
Okay.
And then it's just 1 attack on the mounts. Okay, hitting all.
Yep. Oh, there was a 4 there, I think, so one of them missed.
No, it has 3s and 4s.
Ah, okay, great. Yeah.
So 1.
1. Okay, so 1 at no rend, 4 plus save. No. So that's 1 damage. And then 4 at rend 1, 5 ups, saving 2.
So 3 damage.
So 3 damage total, 5 up ward. Saving 2. Take 1 damage on the bird.
Okay.
Scoring time. I hold more, definitely. I think I have 4 objectives. I don't know if I actually have this one, but it doesn't matter. 1, 2 more. And then my battle tactic of take their lands on this woods, I succeed.
Sure
So I get the full 10 points.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Then it's over to you.
Yeah. With 0 command points. Okay, Slaanesh, turn 2. We're going to do the hero phase. Battle tactic.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do not waver.
Yes.
And then I am going to do a place of power.
Yes.
And we're gonna do a place of power with Shalaxi. She gets it.
Very nice. And then also the keeper, I assume.
Yeah, we can do that. That's true. That's true. Yeah, she gets it. Yeah.
Yep.
Do you want to do? No,
No.
you were outside. No,
No, I'm
You're
within
inside.
3, but I'm not going to.
Count.
I need to keep my command points anyway. So.
Makes sense. Yeah. Then we'll do hero phase straight in.
Yeah.
They're gonna get +1 to wound from this thing.
Yeah.
They take 2 damage. They take 1.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna cast.
Yeah.
We're gonna start off with Shalaxi. She's gonna do the Euphoric Crit Mortal spell on these guys.
Scary.
We'll start with that because that's where you want to unbind.
Yeah, exactly.
That's 5 or 6.
The cast on a 6.
Let's
that's
double
the question.
check.
Naturally, I'm going to try and unbind that. Very
Cast
important.
exactly on a 6.
Yeah. Okay, you get it.
Okay. And then she's gonna do her own spell
Yep.
on herself. That's a miscast.
Okay.
She takes 2.
And then wards.
She wards 1. So
Okay.
5 taken. Keeper. Pendulum.
Yep. I can't unbind, so nice, you get
Goes
it.
off.
Yeah.
I'll set that up, and also I'm gonna unbind the cogs.
I think you need a 6 for that.
That's a 12.
Oh yeah, well that'll definitely do
11.
it.
So,
Yeah.
All right, back from movement.
come.
Retreated with the Seekers,
Yep.
basically taking a flanks later on is my plan.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have the battle formation, they don't take any damage when they retreat. So all good. Keeper's moving up because she loves being solo. She's gonna fight into Skramdrekkiboy.
Mm-hmm.
The Blissbarbs pushing up more into the middle. They're going to shoot over here, I think.
Yeah.
And then the Shalaxi is gonna charge in here.
Yeah.
And then the big buffed unit, I'm gonna go straight into the birdie bird.
It's not looking good for the bird.
And,
Unless the -1 pays off, basically. We'll have to
Yes,
see.
for sure. We'll see about the -1, definitely. She's moved up closer to these guys because I am gonna activate so they attack twice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think...
So the bird is probably bye-bye.
Yes, I think so.
And then they are just screening off from this side in case he piled or not surviving the shooting or whatever.
Yep.
So they're blocking that off. And the point is why they're not blocking the Gut Ripper off, because of course there could be a countercharge potential into these guys.
Yeah.
She's gonna put them in combat. That's the plan, basically.
I'll have to. Yeah, okay.
Um,
On the charge.
on the charge.
Mhm.
So yeah, into shooting now.
Yes,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
do everything but six attacks are going into the troll,
Yeah.
and then everything else into the bolty boys.
All right, well,
Basically.
I'm not going to all-out defense. I've just got to pray,
Yes.
basically.
And I do have euphoric, so we start with the 6 dice into
Yeah,
the
but it's going to be 3s
troll.
now, because you
It
can't
is
all-out attack.
3s and 4s.
Yeah.
Yes. Accidentally hit these. So only 3. So only 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
5+ save on the troll. Saves it.
Okay. Well. And then everything else into the bolt boys.
Yeah.
35 shots hitting on 3s with crit hits. 25 wounds.
4 ups.
4 ups.
Okay, 16 saves. I need a lot of 6s here for them to survive. I get 1. So they are toast. 15 damage.
Yes. All right, charging off with the keeper.
Yep.
She makes it
On a 5.
on a 5. Yep. Charging the Twinsouls.
Yep.
Means they're losing their -1 to attack and
They're going in.
they're
11
going in.
inch.
Yeah. Charging with Shalaxi.
Yes. These are 3, basically. Yeah.
Should just go here.
Yep. Cool.
Charging with these guys.
11.
Will you look at that?
Okay, I've saved 2 command points, and I'm going to countercharge. There's not any point in going in with the monster killers over here, because I'm banking on that -1 attack
Yes.
to maybe, on the
Yes.
off chance,
Yes.
save me.
Yes.
And if they charge, then I don't get it. But
Yeah.
the monster killers over there need a 7 inch to get
Yes.
in, and then I can potentially fight last and do some damage there. So I need a 7. It would be fantastic to get this, I think. It's a 7.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
actually get in. I used your dice. That's what
that's
did it.
why. Starting off combat with abilities. Shalaxi is gonna do her fight twice on my Slickblades.
Yeah,
Once per
once
battle.
per game.
Yeah. So hopefully with the -1 attack, we'll get some weight through. And I'm gonna try here, but you might stop it on a 2+.
Yeah, you're going to do the rampage there.
With the monster
On a
killer.
2+, I can stop it with the monster killers.
Yeah.
I do.
So no rampage over there.
No. And
So
then
one
it's-
less damage, basically.
Yeah,
for me.
exactly. Then it's me.
Then it's you.
Cool. So I have a few things. But the first thing is monster killers are going to make you fight last over there. But it goes off on a 3+,
I like that.
but a 2+ if you're damaged. So what I'm going to start with is Scumdrek's monstrosity rampage to do 15 dice.
Cool.
8, 10, 12, 15 dice. Every
Yeah.
6 up is a mortal wound. So
Yeah.
I need to get 1 damage on you, and then I get a 2+ fight last instead.
Yeah.
And I roll 0 6s.
Ding.
Then the monster killers will make you fight last. Watch this too now.
Oh my god.
Ah, it's a 5. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I mean, the damage would be nice, but at least I got the fight last.
Yeah.
Cool. Then I have a couple of other things. So this unit of Gut Rippers on a 3+ are -1 to hit, in addition to the -1 to hit from being in range of the monster, it goes off.
Yep.
This monster killer unit isn't going to do anything. The Vulture's not going to do anything. So then it's whether or not I want to take damage on my troll.
Yeah.
If I roll a 5 or a 6, he dies.
We all know he's gonna die.
Yeah, exactly. But I need to question whether or not that's worth it.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is. It's spicy if you manage to get it through.
It is. But like yeah, I'm not going to do it. No. I'm not going to do it.
No.
I'll
Not with a 4 to hit.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Can't do it. I can't. What if I would have done it?
What if? He's dead. Okay. Oof. Dodge that one.
Yeah, dude. I dodged that bullet. That's good. Okay. So I think that's all of my start of combat. So then it's going to be your first swing.
Yes, and we're gonna start off with a Slickblade.
Of course.
Yes. Okay, starting off with the steeds.
Yeah.
4s and 4s with a -1 to hit.
Exploding 6s though.
But exploding 6s.
4 saves.
Yeah.
4 ups, no rend. And then 5 up wards. Takes 3.
Okay.
And now it's the main event.
Now is an extra attack for the champ.
Yes. Exactly.
Here we go.
21 attacks.
It's 4s and 4s on this one as well.
Yes. But 6s are good. And that's a lot of 6s.
Oh my god.
Force to wound.
4 to wound. 2. I'd run 2 on this one then because I'm anti-monster.
Yeah, so this is 6 up saves. Nope. So then it's a
16 damage in total.
18 damage. Because you did 14 mortal wounds.
Damage 2 of course. 18
damage. Okay, so I need to make a bunch of ward saves. Okay,
Yeah.
5 up wards. 18.
Oh, that's nice though.
It looks medium okay, but I still think he's super toast.
You're
He's taken 4, 8, 12. Yeah, you overkill him by 1.
Okay.
So he dies. Drop the dice. Okay, I'm going to start with the troll now. He is going
This
to
troll.
split because him surviving is good, and I think the only way that he survives is splitting attacks. So all of the troll attacks are going to go into the Twinsouls.
Yep.
And 3 of the rider attacks as well.
Yep.
And then 2 of the rider attacks are going to try and kill the swords.
Yep.
On the off chance.
On the off chance.
So we'll start with the 2 rider attacks. 2 hits.
Ooh, good start.
1 wound, rend 1.
So a 6. No.
2 damage.
1
so
6.
1 6 to save it.
I miss one.
Okay, after that ludicrous display, it's now the troll hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
3 hits,
Nice.
wounding on 2s.
Very nice.
3 wounds at rend 2. So
Puts me on
6 up saves.
Puts me on 6s, yeah.
Oh,
1.
always 1, isn't there? So that's 6 damage, and then the rider's attacks into that unit.
Okay.
Is
Wow, okay.
2 mortals and 1 save at rend 1.
Goes through.
So that's another 4. So 10 damage.
That's all of them, right?
That gets them.
Is it 2 wounds each? Yeah.
Yeah. And they don't have a ward because they charged.
All right.
Forced hit
3
with the
6s.
swords.
3 6s.
Did you actually get 3 6s?
Yep.
Ah, well, there you go then. No need to carry on. It dies.
Carry on.
The swords carries on living.
Yes, which is absolutely.
This
not,
troll
not
died.
Should have happened.
This troll died purely to the swords.
Yeah. Which people is not what should have happened.
No. Okay, I have powered in the Gut Rippers and I've managed to just tag
Yes.
the archers there.
I didn't charge long enough to the right, so.
Yeah. So depending on how much Shalaxi hits for, hopefully they're tied up even if you get a double turn here, which would be nice. So I'm going to swing all of the Gut Rippers into Shalaxi though. Just, you know.
Some might be tempted to swing in here if you play a game yourself, but that would be a really bad idea because then I pull that one off
Exactly.
the dice.
I've only tagged 1 model.
Yeah.
So if I kill 1 model, they're no longer stuck.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I've seen your 6s this game, you know, they've been pretty good. So watch me roll.
Just
I've
copy
got
it, copy it.
21 attacks, 21 6s.
Easy.
Believe.
Easy, I believe.
0.
There's 1.
1.
Yeah.
3's to wound. 3 saves, no rend though. So
a 4 up.
4 up, yeah.
I take it off.
Okay, so 4 damage, including that 1 mortal wound that went through.
So 5 up ward. Ward 1.
3. So 3 taken.
Okay. Shalaxi's gonna swing into these boys.
Yeah, -1 to hit because I managed to get my scary shields. Oh no! Ignore me. Scary shields doesn't actually impact heroes.
Oh.
So they're not scared
So
of
normal.
the shields. So it's normal profile.
Now we have impaling claws with 4 3s and 3s then, if it's normal. 1. That was
it's intense.
and 1.
Rend.
Rend 2.
Right? Yeah, straight through then.
So 4
that's
damage
4
so
damage
far.
so far, yeah.
And then the Soul Piercer. That's 2s and 3s then. So
Nice.
all hit.
2's base.
Yeah, and then 3s.
Really nice.
So 2.
Just 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rend 2 on that as well though.
Rend 2 on that as well. So 6.
Damage 3.
So 10 damage in
10
total.
damage, and then I have my 5 up wards there.
Mm-hmm.
And I make 2 of those.
Yeah.
So 4 die.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm activating Dobby next, and he's going to do everything into Shalaxi as well.
Yeah.
You never know. She's taken 8.
Yeah. There we go. Minus
5's to
1
hit with the little grots on the top. 1 hit.
Very nice.
1 wound, no rend.
So that's a 4.
Okay, 1 damage so far.
Okay.
6 attacks with the troll.
5s and 2s.
1 hit. 1 wound, rend 1.
Goes through.
2 damage, so 3 damage in total.
3 damage.
Well, you got the 2 wards on that one, obviously.
3 wards.
Yep.
Ward 1.
Okay, 2 taken.
Stabbing over here with my,
with the Blissbarbs.
Blissbarbs.
Combat Blissbarbs.
Combat Blissbarb. So 1 6 there. And they have 3s and 4s. No, so that one is -1 with your scary shields.
Correct.
So 5. Oh, that's crit. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's 2. You have to roll the
wound.
wounds. Yeah,
4.
so 4. So 5 ups, no rend, I assume.
No.
2 go through, 5 ups. 1 damage taken.
Okay.
Monster killers, they're going to go slamming into the keeper. I say that, they're hitting on 5s, so it's not going to be that great. Hitting on 5s and 6s are mortals.
Yeah.
2 mortal wounds, 3 mortal wounds,
Okay.
and 3's to wound. 3 saves at rend 2 because you're a monster.
Ooh, spicy. Saving on 6s then.
Yeah. So 6 damage total from the monster killers.
Very nice. Got a little 5-up ward.
Yep.
Warding 1.
Okay, 5 damage.
Yep.
And then because Karl's fighting last with his second attack over here on the, what are they called? Seekers. Slickblade Seekers or something, I don't know, something like that.
Something
So many words. It's like Fire Slayers, you know? It's like everything's just like a flame something, Seeker something.
Mohawk
it's just,
dwarf.
Exactly.
No matter what it is.
Exactly. So Scumdrek, he gets to fight. He's not bracketed, which is good. So I'm going to start with himself.
Yeah.
And he is going to be hitting on 4s, so 5s, I guess. Just 2 mortal wounds there.
Okay.
Then we have his beast, also hitting on 5s.
Yeah.
1 save at rend 1.
Okay, 1 save.
Yeah, you can take that.
Save it.
Okay, and then his big bite misses.
Okay,
So it's just 2 mortals.
2 mortals. Take both.
Okay. 7 taken on the keeper.
Yep.
Slickblades.
Slick blades with their swords.
Yeah. Any 6s this time?
2.
You got 7 last time, bear in mind.
Yeah, with less attacks.
Yeah. So 4 mortals.
And now
so
I got
far.
2.
Yeah. And then 3s to wound.
4s to wound.
4s to wound.
Yeah. 4.
Okay, 6-up saves on the monster killers. 4 of them. I actually saved 2 of them.
Wow,
So
big. 8
that's
damage.
8. So 4 die. 3 of them left.
And here we go with the mounts.
Yeah. On 3s.
Dropped 1.
And exploding 6s.
1 exploding.
There's
2
another
exploding.
one there.
Ah, whatever. Nothing. 1. So 5.
5. No, I have to roll.
I have to roll
You need to
those.
roll them.
No. So 1 plus. So 2.
2, okay. 2 5-up saves on the monster killers. I don't, so another one dies. So 2 monster killers actually survive.
Insane.
Imagine that into the bird. Just for a second. Imagine only doing that much damage into the bird.
Yeah.
But then they would have fought twice again and
Yeah.
wiped them out anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so 2 monster killers live. Okay, so because my monster killers live, they get to fight. So
yeah, somehow.
Hitting on 4s. And that is just 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So I think I kill 1 guy.
You do kill 1, yeah. Swinging into the monster killers.
Yeah.
With Seeker.
Keeper.
With a keeper.
That's the one.
Keeper of secrets.
Too many seekers.
Keepers of secrets. We have 2 attacks with impaling claws on a 3 and 2.
So it's -1 to hit.
Yep.
So therefore hitting normally.
And I didn't have euphoric on her.
No, that would have been nice. And then +1 to wound.
Yeah. So both of those hits.
Yeah, and they're Ren 2.
Yes.
Damage 4.
Damage 4, yes.
Yes, that's 8 damage so far.
And then here it's 2s -1, so 3s.
Is
Plus
it 2's
1.
base?
Yeah, 2's base.
Okay,
exactly.
yeah.
So that's -1 +1.
Yeah, exactly. And then 2s to wound, I assume.
Yes. So 4.
And they're Ren 2 as well?
They are.
And they're damage 2.
Damage 2.
So that's 8, 16 damage, so you killed them.
Very nice. She did it. That's it for the combat.
Yeah.
That was a bit of a roller coaster.
Yes.
End of turn, she's healing 3
3
from her artifact or heroic trait, something like
Yeah.
that. And yeah, unfortunately, I lost the Twinsouls, which I didn't expect, especially not with an extra attack. I thought they were going to survive.
Yeah, the troll, we realised after, I should have put everything into the troll, into them anyway with the troll. I mean, it
Both
still
of
would
us,
have...
afterwards, what battle tactic did I do? It's like, oh, shit.
do not waver. So, yeah, do not waver was the battle tactic.
So I only get 4 points for holding 1 and 2.
Well, do you hold this? Yes, you do, for
I
sure.
do, with 5.
Yeah, he's only 2,
Yeah.
so
I'll hold
you
that
definitely
one.
hold that one.
And I hold this one.
Exactly. And then you can burn an objective.
And then I can burn an objective. So in the end of turn, I am going to burn that one.
Yeah, makes sense. So this one is no more.
Yes.
And then it's a priority roll, I suppose.
It is.
Which is quite...
And if I win it here, I do have a double with the battle tactic.
Yes, exactly.
So beat my 2.
I got a 5.
Yeah.
All right. I'm probably going to take it, but we'll see. Okay, I'm going to take the turn. And we gave it a bit of a think. Karl has an easy battle tactic and can take a battle tactic.
Yeah.
Because he's so many points under. So
it was not as clear, it was not as black as white as we thought. That
it's
you
not.
would take it instantly because it was hard for you to choose a battle tactic.
It is, for sure. Yeah. So, yeah, there's a few things that I can try and do, but what I'm going to take in the end is going to be Cunning Approach.
Yep.
But before I tell you that, even though you know I'm going to do it, you need to pick Euphoric.
Yeah. I'm going to only pick 1 Euphoric, and it's going to be my keeper here. The reason I only take 1 is because if I take 2, then Tom has basically a 50% chance of getting a 12-inch charge into these.
Yeah, with this troll over here.
Troll, charging over that one. Right now, this source is blocking all the movement.
Exactly.
So I'm only giving him 1 dice.
The swords is still a bane of mine.
Yes, real bane.
Yeah. Yeah.
With that said, battle tactic, cunning approach.
Cunning Approach. So that's basically my shaman I'm going to pick. Has to be in combat with Shalaxi, and Shalaxi has to die this turn.
Yeah. She has 6 wounds remaining.
She has 6 wounds remaining. We'll see if that's even doable.
With a 5-up ward, so like 8-ish, maybe?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 8 or 9. It's going to be tough.
Places of power?
I'll take a place of power, yeah. I get it. And I don't have anything to heal.
Yep.
So then it's the hero phase. Okay, I have 1 cast, and my shaman has +1 to cast from the place of power, and he's going to try and cast the Horrorghast to try and do some more damage into Shalaxi. It's a 2 and a spin. A 2, a 5. I don't believe that does it on the Horrorghast, but roll your Unbind anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
12.
A 12. All right, so no Horrorghast. The good thing is, as well, with a 4, I wouldn't have unbound the swords anyway.
Yeah,
so
that's
it's a weight off my mind.
Yeah.
That's it for my hero phase. So would you like to do something?
Yes, I'm going to try and I think it's called Phasmatoria or something with her. So when someone has done a fight ability, a declared one, they get to resolve it, but then she gets to move
2d3, yeah, to try and stop me from killing her, basically.
Basically, yeah. That's a 3 with a minus.
Yeah,
not
not
gonna
gonna
happen.
Okay, all right. Well, that makes my battle tactic maybe a
Yep.
little bit easier,
Yep.
but we'll see. Okay, cool. So then let's move. We have moved, and I only had 2 units to move anyway.
Yeah.
So I wanted to keep these in combat, the slick blades, because I don't want them to be counter-charging.
Exactly.
And also, they're not going to be able to take this objective because they're not within 3 of it.
Yeah.
So this objective stays secure with them staying in combat and sacrificing themselves for the cause. My shaman ran up. He can run and charge because of the marsh crawler. 3-inch charge away there. I mean, this is without getting the Horrorghast. Actually, probably could have done a decent chunk of damage. But now that I don't have the Horrorghast, it's not going to go well, I think. But I'm going to try it anyway.
Yep.
And then I've made the all-in chance play of throwing my troll over there into combat with your keeper. This is an all-in. I need you to whiff.
For sure, yeah.
I need you to whiff and I need to spike,
Yeah.
basically. And if that happens, it's potentially game-winning, right? Like if you lose Shalaxi and the keeper, in theory, this turn, and they're in combat, it's exceptionally good for me.
It's very bad, yeah.
Yeah, so, but I highly doubt that's going to happen, considering the roll so far, but we'll see.
Yeah.
So you didn't redeploy.
Nope.
And that means that it's just going to take us into the shooting phase, and that's done already, because you're stuck in combat and my shooters are dead.
Easy, yeah.
Charges, I have 1, because my troll just moved into combat to guarantee the charge. I don't need to worry about that. He used the Murkvast Menagerie ability. So what I'm going to do is just charge with my shaman.
Yeah.
And it's a 6, so he's just going to go in there.
All good. First step of battle tactic achieved.
6, yeah. Exactly. Now he just has to fight.
Yes.
And I don't know how he does that, but we'll solve that later.
He doesn't have to kill him at least.
No, exactly, exactly. Cool. You can't countercharge unless you want to go way over there. So,
no.
nope. Then it's going to go into the combat phase. Okay, start of combat abilities.
Yes.
I'm going to begin by... I'm going to use the troll to do 12 dice. Every 6 is a mortal wound. And the reason why I'm not using Scumdrek is on the off chance that Scumdrek survives, then he can use his rampage at the end of the turn that does mortal damages to a monster based on the amount of damage you've taken. So
Nice.
just to double down a little bit.
Yeah.
So, 12 dice.
Yeah.
Just 1. I mean, this has been terrible.
Yeah. What, you've done like 3 mortal damage?
I've done, if that, 1.
Okay,
Goes through though. That's a start. Okay, then the troll's going to damage himself. Oh, try again. For 2.
Okay.
So he takes 2
4
damage.
extra
He's got
damage.
4 extra tags.
Okay. Extra attacks, of
Yeah.
course.
So you can throw that on there. Then I'm going to see if my Gut Rippers can be -1 to hit. They are not.
My keeper is going to do her rampage, so giving the Scumdrek +1 to his save.
Yeah.
And I get 1 extra damage.
Seems
I'm
good.
Swinging into the troll anyway.
Yeah.
If I survive.
Yeah, yeah, depending on who I swing with first, I guess. Like, I could go with the troll first, but we'll see.
Yep.
All right, let's fight. All right, sports fans. This is what everyone's been waiting for. We're going to start with the troll,
Here it is.
and I'm going to all-out attack. I'm -1 to hit, though, in combat.
I'm doing all-out defense reaction to that.
So it's 8 attacks with the troll itself, hitting on 4s. Just like 7. Imagine getting 7 here.
7 4+.
How wonderful would that be?
Yeah.
3, 4. Okay,
All right.
okay. The dream is maybe alive.
And then
4.
it's a 2+.
2+ to win.
We got all of them?
We got all of them.
Ooh.
Ren 2,
Okay.
so 5 up saves.
5 up saves. I'm saving 1.
So that's 9 damage
All right.
so far.
9 damage so far.
Then we have the Rider on 4s. 3 hits and 2 mortals, so that's 11 damage so far. 3s to wound. 3 saves at rend 1, so 3 4-ups.
4 ups there. 2
another
for
2.
us.
So that's 13 damage in total
That's
from the troll.
enough, I think.
It
We'll
might
see.
be. 5 up ward though.
5 up ward, yeah. There's 2, and then 2 more, and then 1 more.
So
there's
8.
So that's
Is it?
10 taken, and then 13. Shalaxi swinging into the gut trippers
Yeah.
without the -1 to hit, but I didn't work against heroes anyway.
No, exactly.
So-
You wouldn't have been impacted by it either way. But there's no monsters nearby. Unfortunately, he's a war machine. So,
Yeah.
But you are bracketed.
I am, so only 4 attacks of these elegant great blade.
Yeah, but all out attack.
That one hits on 2s anyway.
And I've all out defensed,
Yeah.
just in case.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did an all-out attack for the
Yeah.
claws.
Yeah.
She is not euphoric.
No. 3s to wound.
1 attack went through with the great blade.
Yep.
And now we have the impaling claws.
This is the ones that are going to hurt.
Yeah, exactly. That's a 1 though. That's sad.
Yeah, hits on 2s.
Yeah.
Wounds on.
On 3s. So
Okay.
1.
Rends.
Both rend 2.
Okay, so the damage 4-1 first on a
Okay.
6.
Yeah.
No.
So that's for 4 damage.
And then the damage 3-1?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So 7 damage. Cool. 3 die. Scumdrek needs to do 3 damage
Yes.
to this keeper to take it out. We'll see if he can do it.
He doesn't bracket.
No,
not
well,
yet.
he's fine on 6 health,
Yeah.
but he's hitting on 5s. That's the problem. So we're going to start off with his beastie hitting on 5s. 1 hit. 2 hits.
2 hits.
2 wounds at rend 1, and you've still got your all-out defense.
Yep. So they're putting me back to 4. 1 miss.
1 fail,
And 1
2. That's
fail.
4 damage so far. Then we have himself, and that is just 2 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So that's 4 damage so far. 6 damage so far, sorry.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. And then lastly, his beastie bite misses. So 6 wards.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Warding 3.
Oh, that's bang on.
She's taken 13, so she's down.
Yeah. Woo! Okay. Your swing. Okay. You piled in and fought the monster killers.
They died.
Yeah, they died. So I'm going to swing with Dobby. Hitting you on... I wish I could all-out attack again. Hitting you on 5s with the troll itself. 3. That's pretty good.
That is good.
Wounding on 2s. 3. These dice are coming round, Karl.
Yeah, what's happening?
2s at -1. So 5 up saves.
Yep. Oops. I'm failing all
Okay.
of mine
I
instead.
know.
Yeah.
That's 6 damage so
Oof.
far. And then we have the little goblerinos on the top. 1 hit. Nothing. So that's it. There's your wards.
6 damage. And ward 1, so 5.
1 health left.
1 health left. There's light in the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Blissbarbs are stabbing the gut trippers.
Yeah. 13 can swing.
13 attacks.
Could happen.
Yeah. Failing 3.
Okay. Good start.
Good start.
Force to wound.
4 to wound, yeah. 4. They could die.
They could
Just
die.
fail them all.
5 up saves.
Yeah.
1 lives. 1 lives with 1 wound.
Okay.
And we'll keep the captain.
Hell yeah.
Okay. The captain that could. The
Everything-
last remaining gut ripper.
What we waited for.
Exactly. He's got 1 health left. He's the last man of 20 surviving.
1-6.
3 attacks on 5s. 1-6.
There we go.
5 up ward to save yourself.
She's dead.
Look at this hero. Hero of ages right here.
Both my keepers are down.
That's good. And you're in combat with your bows. That's really good for me.
Yep.
Okay, well then it's just my shaman to swing.
Yeah.
And I mean, all of this is about to die in your turn completely.
Sure,
but,
sure,
you know,
sure,
it is
yeah.
what it is. But you have tagged the shaman in combat, right?
Yep.
He's got 3 attacks. 1 of them is a crit mortal.
Very nice.
The other one hits.
That's D3 mortals, right?
It's D3 mortals only. Oh. 2 mortal wounds.
Right. 2. Blissbarb goes down.
Great. And that about does it for the turn.
Yeah.
So I actually managed to pull off what I was hoping I could pull off. I knew the troll would do it. Like, eventually, one troll couldn't kill a sword.
No.
The other one basically one-shots a keeper.
Yeah. It should have
Yeah,
been.
exactly.
Caught up in damage.
Yeah,
Caught up in damage.
So, I'm not going to take the center because there's too many Blissbarbs that have piled in onto the objective. So I can't take that one, unfortunately. But I do still have this one.
Yep.
On the my right-hand side, and then this one I take still as well.
For
so
more. Yeah.
I don't have more. I have 1
Exactly.
and 2 and my BT. So it's 8 point turn.
Nice BT. Gut Ripper Boss taking
Exactly.
the BT.
Yes. What a legend.
What a legend indeed.
So then it's over to you for turn 3.
Yes. I am going to take the flanks because I set up for that.
Beautifully positioned.
And then I don't have any places of power. And I don't have any hero phase because they are outside of 12. With that said, do your intervention because I don't have anything.
So
Spicy intervention coming up.
Yeah, so I'm going to take an intervention. I'm going to try and cast the bridge, and you can't unbind it. So I basically just need to roll like a 7+ on the dice.
Yep.
So
And
the odds are in my favour.
Your dice
Watch
have been
this.
good recently, so there
9.
you go. There you
So
go.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a bridge to, as best as possible, block off this unit from coming into combat with my central units here.
Yep.
Set the bridge up here, and the idea with that play is to just make it as tricky as possible for Karl to get in here. It's a big unit. They take up a lot of space. So to get a charge over this bridge now is going to be tough.
And they're not euphoric, which in hindsight I probably should have done to them. No matter, because then the troll could have then charged into this Blissbarb, but then the keeper alive, probably killing that. So, you know, a lot of things could have happened. But it would have been nice to have run and charge on them right now.
Exactly, exactly. All right, so then movement.
Back from the movement.
Yep.
Battle tactic achieved. Taking that little objective down there as well.
Yep, easy.
Nice little screen because you only have to one part of the unit touching.
Yep.
Retreated with a Blissbarb to shoot later, basically.
Yeah. And also, well, primarily to free up so they can make the charge.
Primarily
right?
to free up these guys to charge in. I'm hoping for a long charge in there.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to have to go a long way round.
It's going to be awkward.
Do damage here. It's going to be a little bit awkward. So the bridge has successfully...
Very good bridge. Yeah. I can like walk over a little bit of the terrain, but it's gonna need a long charge.
Yeah.
But I'm happy just to get in here and get a few swings in.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
I didn't redeploy.
No.
So then it's going to be
with that said,
charges.
Let's do the charge. 10. That's good. That's
nice.
Good.
Arch successful.
Yes.
Start of combat round.
Yes.
Just check coherency there.
That's true.
There you go. I'm going to -1 to hit on my lone hero, Gut Ripper. It goes off, actually.
Then I will pile in with my Slickblades.
Yeah.
4 of them are swinging into the Shaman.
Yes, and I'm going to all-out defense.
Yes, and then I'm doing an all-out attack. And then 1 solo dude into the Gut Ripper.
Yep, sounds good. So 4 6-ups. Watch this. No, he dies.
No.
And that makes the bridge disappear as well.
Yes. And then 1 solo guy into the Gut Ripper.
Yeah. Yep, he dies. He's toast.
Okay.
And you've purposefully kept the Marsh Crawler out of combat.
Yes, kept him out of combat because like 2 of them swinging like I did now is not going to kill him, and then he would just pile into my Blissbarb. Now they're free for a rally and a covering fire.
Yep, very nice.
So, yeah.
All right.
Scoring me up, then I have completed my battle tactic, and I hold more.
You have 1, 2 more. Big 10 points.
And in the end, I'm going to take this away.
Yeah, makes sense. Which sucks.
Priority it is. Well,
yeah, it doesn't matter what I roll. I beat a 1. It's a 6. I mean, I have to take the turn, and there's no point really in giving you a double. So
I would have taken a double. So,
yeah, we'll see what I can do. Kruleboyz turn 4. I won prio, going to take it. Giving away a double seems like a very silly idea, whilst everything can shoot and fight. So I think that was quite an important prio roll.
super important.
Very, very important.
Now, Yeah, and our cameraman told me about that I could have made a power, so like instead of swinging into the gut rip, I just pile a little bit not as far and not swing with that one, and then power through on the gut rip in the end. So basically I could have moved 12 here.
Yeah.
Tom still gets the center objective most likely, but then I have one unit to play with in my turn, and I have like ordained charge battle tactic and so on.
Exactly. Now it gets a bit trickier.
Not sure how much is going to be left when all attack and stuff. So
yeah, but we'll see. You never know.
Spicy.
It is spicy.
Yeah,
for sure. So do not waver is going to be my battle tactic. Fight with 2 units and no units die. In order for that to happen, I need to try and get some health on my stuff. So I'm going to go to my hero phase now. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to spend 1 command point, and I'm going to rally Scumdrek.
Yep.
But he only heals 1.
Okay.
Yeah? You're going to rally the Blissbarbs?
Yes.
Okay.
I rallied 4 of my Blissbarbs back.
Yep.
So down to 4 command points.
Nice. And I got 3, and then it's the movement phase.
Yes.
All right, movement phase complete with Kruleboyz. I've done the play, the Murkvast Menagerie play.
It's a very good ability.
It's very nice right now. So the troll here auto-ran 11 inches. Then he used the Murkvast ability to move 3. And he's now in combat with both of these units. So there's no covering fire and there's no redeploy. Then Dobby's moved up here, the Marsh Crawler. My plan is that he's going to join the fray a little bit. Ideally, he just makes a 3-inch charge, 4-inch charge basically to get in here. And then that means that not only can he fight this turn, he's also then going to be within 12 inches of both of these objectives for a potential auto-run later in the game to get onto those objectives. And then I need quite a long charge, honestly, to try and take the center objective. I might only score 4 points this turn. And that's even if he doesn't die. So, like, there is a chance that he could die. You never know. We'll see. I might not actually manage this, but I'll give it my best shot.
Yes, for sure. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, so you didn't redeploy.
Well, I couldn't.
Well, you can with these, but
I'm not doing that.
No. Save the command points. So then it's just straight to charges.
Yeah.
So let's kick it off. I'll start with Dobby on the charge. He gets a 9. He only needed a 4. Should probably have started with the other guy. He's just going to nudge in.
Now he's going to get a Snake Eyes into a Snake Eyes.
Yeah, exactly. And then we're going to go with Swamp Boss Scumdrek.
Yes.
An 8. That's not bad, actually. I'm going to do my rampage, start combat stuff. First things first, the troll is going to take D3 damage to see how many extra attacks he gets. I mean, obviously we're hoping for the 3 damage.
Yes.
You know? It's 2. It's not too bad.
Not
so
bad.
It takes 2 damage. Then Scumdrek is going to do 15 dice onto the Slickblades.
Yep.
And every 6 up is a mortal wound.
Yep.
I can see 3 mortal wounds. So I kill 1.
You do kill 1.
Okay, I'm going to start with Scumdrek. He's piled in, and I'm going to swing him everything into the Slickblades.
Yes.
It's my best bet.
It's a difficult decision.
Yeah, because I think that the thing that decided it is their ability to retreat and charge. Yes. And they're such like a 6-man unit of them, and they can charge and just string onto an objective and do a load of stuff. So I kind of want them gone.
They give me more play in my last 2 turns than what these guys will do.
Even if I lose this objective because the Blissbarbs pile onto it.
Exactly.
So,
if all of them die from these guys, I get the objective, but at least my battle tag possibilities are a lot slimmer.
Yeah, your movement is limited, or more limited.
For sure.
Okay, so Scumdrek then. I'm not going to all-out attack. I'm going to save that for the troll.
Yeah.
So we're going to hit into these guys, and we're hitting on 4s with the rider.
Yeah. And I did an all-out defense.
4 hits, 3s to wound. 1.
Okay.
Rend 1, damage 2. So 2 damage so far. Then we have the beastie. 4 hits and 3 wounds at rend 1 as well.
Okay. Take off.
And then the bite.
Yep.
Actually hits. Actually wounds.
Woof.
Rend 1.
Oh, it was
I
so
saw the
close to
6.
6, yeah.
This is the first time I think I've ever got this through.
Oh, exciting.
Okay, it's D3 plus 3 damage. Potentially 6. 4.
So 3
So
die.
3 die.
I'm swinging all of it into Dobby, hoping he gets toasted.
Yeah,
Battle tactic.
I'm going to all-out defense because he needs to live for my battle tactic.
Yeah. I am a euphoric.
Yep.
Euphoric.
You are
But
euphoric.
I am euphoric. And then, but I have -1 to hit though.
Yes, because the troll didn't charge.
Yes, so force and force.
Exactly.
On both profiles.
And I don't. I take only 3 actually.
He has 4 up base.
4 up base save.
What a tanky boy.
Okay, it's time for the troll. Sticking with the
See
plan.
what he got.
Yeah, sticking with the plan.
He downed the keeper. He's
He
downing
did-
some
That's true,
Slickblades.
exactly. Well, I mean, yeah, he wasn't the one that killed the keeper, unfortunately, but it was Scumdrake. Scumdrake's got the keeper's head, like, as a trophy.
It's hanging
So
right there.
I've all out attacked. It's going to be 8 attacks with the troll because I took the 2 damage there. So this is going to be hitting on 3s.
That's nice.
That's nice.
Woof.
7 hits.
I smell dead ponies.
2s to wound. I love these trolls, man. I love them so much. 6 saves at rend 2. So 6 6-ups.
How about no 6?
That's 18 damage so far.
So 2 left.
2 wounds left.
2 wounds left.
Okay, and then the rider on 3s. That's 2 mortals. So that does it, right? That's 20. Yeah.
4, 8, 12, 16, 20.
Yep. So we get him.
You get them.
Very nice. All right, Blissbarbs.
12 stabbies
Yep.
into
Scumdrake. 4 ups. Take 2.
Shanking.
The little daggers.
Shanking the monster.
Exactly. All right, and then the last one to swing is Dobby.
Yep.
And I just need to figure out where I want to pile in. 6 attacks with the troll.
Nice.
3 hits.
Cool.
2s to wound. Oh dear, a 1. So that's 2 at rend 1, so I think you have 6
Goes
up
through.
So that's 4 damage. And then the little trolls. 2. Nothing.
4 dice.
Yep. And that's it. Scoring up my turn 4. I don't take this objective, but that was a calculated thing.
Yep.
I knew I wouldn't if I went for the play of killing the mounted units.
Yep.
But I do get my battle tactic of do not waver
Yep.
successfully.
Yep.
So I get 4 points only.
Yep.
This objective burning is a bit oppressive. So then it's going to be over to you for turn 4. Here we go.
Here we go. This is crazy game.
Yep.
Slaanesh is going to take their lands on that big chunk of rock.
Yep.
And that's my start off. Do you do anything?
I heal. So I'm going to heal my troll for 1, if you can sort that. And then my marsh crawler Sloggoth also for 1. So then it's your hero phase if you want to do anything.
I'm going to rally over here.
Yep. Down to 2.
Correct. I don't even get 1 back.
No.
Well, with that said, I will go into movement.
Yeah. Nice. All right, no shooting.
Yeah.
Back from movement now. You've taken the lands here. We're not going to shoot. So it's straight into charges, and you're not going to charge either. Unfortunately, I wish I had a counter charge right now with that troll, but yeah, not going to happen. So 15 dice from Scumdrake, every 6 up is a mortal wound. Better.
He did something.
5.
Shit. All right. Look at that. Bling bling. We're stabbing again with the Blissbarbs. 11.
Yep.
Look at this.
-1 to hit.
Look at this. Toast. He's toast.
He might be. So 4s and 6s explode. That wasn't a hit.
It was a 1, 6.
Yeah.
So. And that was a 4.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
And 4s.
4.
Oh, okay. 4 ups. Saving 3. Take 1.
Boo.
Okay, Scumdrake's going to fight back.
All defense.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, let's see what he can do.
So 6 die.
Yeah.
Scoring me up. I got my battle tactic. Holding 2.
Yep.
10 points.
10-point turn.
And holding more.
Exactly. And then you get to burn an objective at the end of the turn, because although now we are tied on points, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We're tied on points. Even though we're tied on points, Karl is still the underdog, so he can still burn an objective.
Yes.
But which one?
So I can't score 10, so I may have to play for a draw,
Yep.
which is burning that one.
Yep.
And hoping that I win
that
this
you win the
prio.
prio. And then, I mean, there's still a chance that I win the game, but this is your best odds.
It's of course a chance Tom wins it. He might pull it out of it. He's good at that. But I have a play of blocking him off.
Yes, exactly.
Basically.
So this is now burned, and we'll roll prio. Do you want me to roll first? Oh, you've gone for it.
And it's a 1.
It's a 4.
It's a...
Okay. All right. Well, I think that probably decides it, but we'll play it out, and we'll see.
Into Kruleboyz.
Yes. Kruleboyz, turn 5.
Yes, sir.
Okay, objective in the middle is removed. Yep. We're into the start of my turn. I'm going to start with, well, we both get 4 command points because there's no underdog right now.
Yep.
Dobby's going to heal for 1.
Yep.
And the troll heals his wound as well, back there.
Very nice.
Then my battle tactic is going to be attack on 2 fronts. And I'm going to take these 2 objectives.
Yeah.
And that is my hero phase. And you need to do euphoric, by the way.
Yes, before the hero phase, I'm going to do euphoric on that unit.
Just this unit, yeah. So
Yes.
I have 1 Slaanesh dice. Okay, we looked at the attack on 2 fronts. It makes sense to go for, but then both of us completely forgot that this unit back here has a banner.
Yes.
So if I go, the problem is that the Marsh Crawler, we looked at that up as well, 2 control score.
Yeah.
So if he's on this objective, and the banner gets on the objective, then not only do I not hold 2 or more, I also fail attack on 2 fronts on a 4-inch redeploy.
Yeah.
So there is
That's 2 points.
It's much easier for me to just hold 1 and seize the center.
Yeah.
And then basically get 6 points.
Smack the Blissbarbs.
And then I'm rallying here potentially, all-out defense, but you could still tie the game then by holding 1 and slaying the entourage. So it could still be a tied game in the end anyway. We'll see.
I mean, yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to seize the center instead.
Yes. And I will do euphoric in both.
Yeah.
Basically.
Makes sense, yeah, because you want to.
That's
going to be your battle tactic.
My tactic is to kill that guy.
Yeah. So a bit of a discussion going on. We want to make sure that we make the right decisions that are kind of like tactically the best sound decisions.
Yeah, our whole philosophy with the channel is to basically show you guys the full potential of an army.
Exactly.
That we play.
Yeah.
To prepare for the tournament and so on. So we don't really it's a gotcha moment and the whole thing is over.
Yeah.
We rather show as much as possible. So,
Saying that though, if this was a tournament game,
that would be too late.
Obviously it's too late. But what I'm saying is, it would have been too late because you're on a clock. I'd probably only have 3 minutes left of my turn right now. Yeah. At which point I'm like, attack on 2 fronts. You redeploy, and then I lose the game. Yeah. So it's like. Time-pressured situations as well is something that you really have to get used to.
Of course.
But we have the luxury of not being time-pressured, so we'll try and show the best game possible. There's still a chance that we end up tied at the end of this anyway, so...
For sure.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. So that's basically it. Hero phase, you're going to rally here.
Yep.
And I'm going to do nothing. And then we'll come back from movement.
Yeah.
Okay, no shooting.
No shooting.
Back from movement. We're going to charge with the Marsh Crawler.
Yeah.
Double 1 into double 1.
Yeah.
7. He's in.
He's in.
And now all I need to do then is activate this guy to pile in to be within 3 if I'm not already. I think I'm probably already within 3 actually. So yeah, it doesn't really matter. I think it's just under here. Oh no, I think I'm just outside of 3. So I'm going to have to pile there. So.
Yeah, easy.
Which means that I'm probably not going to do the rampage. As you saw last time, I did 5 mortals.
Yeah, don't do that, because
if I do 5 mortals here, it's real bad.
Yeah,
because then I just fail my BT.
Bad, yeah.
So that's charges. You rallied. You didn't get any back. You just healed them.
Very, very sad. It would have been so good if I had.
You've got one more chance.
I have one more chance.
Cool. So then it's going to be straight into 5 phase. Charge is complete. Let's fight. As I said, I'm not going to do a rampage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Scumdrek, and I'm going to all-out attack and try and take out these last 5 Blissbarbs.
And I'll do a little reaction.
I'm just going to pile round like this to be able to be within 3 of the center. If one of these Blissbarb Archers survives now, I fail my battle tactic. So let's hope...
And we'll sit in the corner and cry.
Exactly. So let's hope that that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I just need to
I
kill
believe.
5 Blissbarb
5
Archers
wounds, no
with
ward.
2 Kruleboyz monsters.
Yeah.
Let's
if they
try
don't
it.
die, Games Workshop,
Exactly.
just do something.
Exactly. Okay, so Scumdrek himself
Yeah.
on 3s.
Yep. Ouch.
Okay, I think that's probably on 3s. Okay, there's 3 saves and 2 mortals. 6s.
They're dead.
Okay, all right, that's 8 damage. Good stuff.
Yep.
And that does it for the turn.
Yep.
So we succeeded. We seized the center, we took 1 objective, we don't have more. Going for this one was way too risky in terms of battle tactics. So, 6 points for me.
Yep.
And let's see if you can tie the game.
Yep. Slay the entourage.
Yeah.
Slay the general himself.
Scumdrek.
Leading the menagerie.
Exactly. So, hero phase, basically.
Yeah, rally.
Yep. Oh.
One back.
Nice, actually. Pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'm going to also rally, so I'm down to 2 command points on Scumdrek. 3 wounds back. Okay, he's got 10 left.
Okay.
There's a chance. There's
Yeah.
still a chance. And then my troll heals D3. My marsh crawler, just the 1. And
Into movement.
Into movement.
All right, we're back for the movement and
For the charge.
from the movement, but into the charge.
Good.
Redeployed a 4.
Yes,
I moved up with everything.
I've made it basically so it's a 5-inch charge from both instead of a 3-inch charge from both. You never know.
That's it.
Yep.
Start with these guys.
That's it. That's enough.
That's 5.
There you go.
All right. This is the big unit of 4, and then those guys.
Oh,
6.
okay. I mean, it was almost a good
all right.
redeploy.
Charge phase completed. Monstrous rampage from the Scumdrek
You know it. Scumdrek's going to do his 15 dice.
into the 4-man unit.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're the best candidate for all-out attack. So I'm going to try and whittle them
I
down.
mean, they're both equally. So.
Well, right now they're the
Right
best
now,
candidate.
yeah.
Do you want to remove your dice there?
Fine.
6s. Big fat 0.
That's the second one.
Excellent. That's the second time he's done
Average
nothing.
on Tom's side.
Clearly.
All right.
All right.
Then
Fight
swinging
away.
with a 4, doing an all-out attack.
I'll all-out defense with my last command point
3 2s and 4s with all-out attack
on the riders.
on the riders.
And then 4s.
Yeah.
Not bad. Oh, that's really good.
Ooh, spicy.
That's really good. How many?
We're looking at 9.
Wow, okay.
Hold on to those then. We'll
But they're Rend 1, aren't they?
yeah, but we'll keep it suspense.
Oh, okay,
up.
okay.
8 attacks from the mounts.
Yeah,
No rend this time though.
no. 2s as well.
Yes.
And 6s explode.
So 1 extra.
Okay.
So 9 rend 1 and 3 no rend.
I think it's going down, you know.
Imagine
Okay.
this, people.
3 at 3 up.
Yeah.
Save. And then 9 at 4 up.
Oh, it looks good.
It's not too bad. 4.
5
so it takes
damage.
5. So he's got 5 wounds remaining. Oh, and we just forgot one very important thing. He's meant to be -1 to hit.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
So we'll see with the next unit. We'll see if they kill him.
Yeah.
And if he does, we'll re-roll their attack.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best way to do it.
That's probably the best way.
But right now he's taken 10, and we'll see if this 3-man does it. But obviously I get to swing
first.
so I'm going to do that.
I'll do an all-out defense on them.
It's time to shine into the 3-man unit to try and whittle them down a bit more, just to try and survive. He's going to start. He does 4 mortal wounds to start with.
Snatch a stick.
And a 3+, so 1 save, which you can wait with.
Yeah.
And then he's got 4 attacks with the beastie. 3 hits and 2s, 3 wounds. So that's 4 saves at rend 1, damage 2.
Say 1.
Okay, so far it is 10 damage.
They're dead.
Then, well, they've got a ward.
Yeah, that's true.
Obviously the 1 attack misses because it always does. So.
They're dead.
Okay, do you only save 1?
Yeah.
All right.
That's it?
That's it then.
Yeah.
Scoring.
2 points.
2 points. You hold this objective.
Yep.
Unfortunately, don't get the battle tactic. It was the chance at the draw. So then I think...
Yeah, if I had the prio, it would have been a draw, most likely.
Most likely.
Yeah.
So I think that puts the score Kruleboyz 4 points ahead.
What do we have?
Alfred?
Yes, 38, 34.
38-34. Great game. I finally won one.
Yeah, there you go.
It took some doing though.
Uphill from here.
This was one hell of a game. So
very good game.
as usual, we'll come back and talk for about 5 minutes about the most pivotal moments and the things that we enjoyed during this game. So
yeah, see you soon.
all right, everyone, welcome back. That's the end of the game. 38 points plays 34 points. Kruleboyz victory. Or Murkvast Menagerie victory, I suppose.
Kruleboyz still good.
Kruleboyz, yeah, exactly. Kruleboyz still good. I think
They
honestly,
are good though. Yeah.
I think Murkvast Menagerie is good.
Murkvast, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
Army for Renown is good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so at least. I'm not sure whether I like this iteration compared to my previous iteration. If you want to check out our list review, I'll talk about that a little bit. Previous iteration, for those that haven't seen it, is I had another 20 Gut Rippers, but then I didn't have the ability to run and charge.
No.
With Dobby, and I also
and
had
no monster killer, but
no
extra
monster
troll
killers
or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No monster killers. So I'm trying this out. I feel like less screens, but so much more mobility.
The Vulture is real nice.
Yeah, Vulture is super nice. Run and charge is super nice. Didn't come up now much, but either way,
the potential is very good.
Yeah, exactly. So as per usual, we'll just run through like our favorite moments of the game.
Yeah.
So go ahead. What do you think went well? What do you think went badly? What was your favorite drop?
My favorite drop, that was... it has to be the Slickblades.
Yeah.
Mostly because, 1, they're insanely cool.
They are super cool.
2, they're just... they're good. Like, they do so much damage. They're so fast. They have 4 wounds each. It's like a super nice unit overall. So definitely. The Archers, unfortunately, I think one of the biggest mistakes I did at least was having them slightly too close to the pile in with the Gut Rippers could put them in combat, because then they basically never left combat.
Yeah, they were in combat for the whole game after that point.
Yeah, so I didn't have any covering fire and so on. So that was for sure the mistake from my end.
Yeah.
They were still good. They still shot and killed a lot in the beginning.
Yeah.
The Seekers are also good. In the beginning, I was thinking I have 110 of Seekers, but
nah, the 2 5s were great.
2-5 is definitely.
They were the only thing that survived till the end of the game, right? Like they're doing your battle tactics. They're super fast.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have a unit like that.
Yeah.
I wish I had a unit like that. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like, because I have to spend 290 points on something that moves 12 inches, whereas you have to spend, what are they, 110, 120, something like that.
That's what we keep saying, Kruleboyz, but having those Gnash tubes and being non-hero cavalry unit.
I'd love like a unit, like what is it in Ogres?
Mournfangs.
Mournfang, like a Mournfang unit, but yeah, that would be great.
Very nice.
Cool, so
favorite drop for sure, the Slickblades.
And then any, other than the Archers, any other mistakes or changes that you would have done?
Yes, it was going into turn 3 or 4 when I had the moment of, when they were charging into the middle and attacking the Shaman and the Gut Ripper. I should have made sure that I piled to keep the Gut Ripper in combat and only attack into the shaman to kill that, and then do the power through to put myself like away from the rest of Tom's army, because that would have done then ordained charge. I could have had killed entourage with these guys instead of sweating with the Seekers.
And the only threat there that I would have had to try and go into that 10-man would have been the Marsh Crawler.
Yeah.
And he's not going to do anything because the other 2 units were right at the back.
Yeah.
But because you were in the middle there, I could just come in and wipe that 10-man cavalry unit and then lock up the archers for the rest of the game.
Yeah. So I think that power through was definitely the biggest mistake from me. And
but that is that's something that's hard to see. Alfred saw it.
Yeah, and he didn't even play. Yeah, I mean, personally, I think it's one of my biggest weaknesses in tournament games in general, power through.
I agree.
Just always forget about it.
Yeah.
But it's such a good ability.
The amount of times I play against someone that uses it well, and it gets to the end of the turn, and I'm like, all right, I'm feeling good. And they go, okay, I'm going to power through. And I go, oh, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. And then they're suddenly like, oh, this looks really bad now, because the thing that was in the middle of my army is now all the way over there. Yeah. It's a very good ability if you can use it well.
For sure. So in hindsight, like I could have played more around that. I could have had the Seekers slightly more aggressive, charging, attacking, powering back, and so on. I could have been a bit more playing like that, possibly. For sure.
In and out, fight and fade kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
But that's it. I think it was a good game.
Nice.
It was a great game.
Yeah, it was a great game.
What about you?
Really
What's your favorite drop?
Maya Brutes, always.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I love the Maya Brutes so much. I think it's kind of out of character for Kruleboyz that they have Rend 2. Yeah. Everything else in the army is Rend 1, basically, but they have Rend 2, and it helps so much.
Yeah, crazy.
Just like Rend 2, damage 3, when you get that 10 attacks, like my favourite moment that I've had with the Maya Brute is when one just went in and just one-shot Vordry.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like 220 points against, I think he's 490, and it just lifted him off the table. It's just so satisfying. It's so satisfying. So yeah, Maya Brutes for me. In terms of the game, I don't think I necessarily made any major mistakes. I underestimated how tanky the Vulture was going to be. Also overestimated, I should say. Yeah. I thought that he might be able to hold that flank. I did honestly forget that you had the fight twice. Yeah. I think that was the thing. So with that in mind, probably a mistake to not reinforce that flank a little bit more.
I mean, I did also overachieve that combat, considering like
I mean the first swing,
I didn't even kill the monster killers on the second swing, and they destroyed the bird on the first.
Yeah, you did only like 10 damage into the monster killers. Yeah, but then you did 14 mortals into the bird. So it hit very hit and miss. I think I would, when I play this list a bit more, this is the first time I've played with this spell lore. I think there's definitely more plays that I could make with this spell lore. I really like Laushon as an option in the late game, just to kind of move my wizard around onto objectives. Less impactful on this because objectives are being removed, so I didn't need it. But the bridge was spectacular. Like that
was a move.
The turn that the bridge went up there, it kept my Marsh Crawler alive. Yeah. He didn't die because of the bridge. Yeah. And then that's what basically helped me during the game for the rest of the game, him being alive. I managed to pin in the bows in the middle with the 3 kind of triangle around them, just because he was there. And then in the late game, sees the center whilst also taking the objective.
If the bridge wasn't there, it would have been 2 monsters left here. And that
was it.
Yeah, and
exactly.
then I could have
And then if you'd done
everything.
the power through as well, like it just would have been game over.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah, that bridge, very clutch.
For sure.
Very clutch. I think that was my favorite moment.
It was a beautiful moment. And that's basically the way you use the bridge most of the time.
Exactly. Exactly. It's best for that. And then obviously the most beautiful moment is being able to take out 2 Keeper Secrets in the same turn.
That was sad. That was sad. Very nice.
Like honestly, when I was thinking about it, like it wasn't that unlikely to happen.
No.
In all honesty, obviously I was quite down on my dice at that point, so I expected to do nothing. But then it kind of pulled through. So.
Yeah, that last Maya Brute, he was angry.
Exactly.
Angry boy.
Yeah.
For sure, he smacked the keeper out of the table pretty confidently.
So I think that's it, really.
Yeah.
For this one, anyway. Battle report number 6, number 7 on the way. Not sure what we're going to play yet, but we'll figure that out soon.
Maybe something spicy if I manage to paint it enough.
Oh, exciting. Yeah. I know what that... All right, okay,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and I'll find something to play as well. So if you've got any armies that you'd like to see on the channel, comment, let us know. If you feel like your army hasn't been represented yet, I'm happy to pilot it and play it. I might not do it justice because it's not one that I necessarily play that often, but I'll do my best.
Yeah, join the Discord and
Exactly.
chat with us there, armies you want to see and so on.
Yeah,
And
sure.
suggestions for changes in the battle report, feedback and so on. And as always, comment down below.
Yeah, we'll reply on comments if you've got any. We always do.
Yeah.
And other
Definitely.
than that, thank you very much for watching.
Thank you so much, and we'll be back soon.
Yeah, exactly. Very soon.
Take care.
Bye.